Yo, it's the Whiskey Roundtable. I'm your host, Joe Clark.
Big G.
Helen Keller.
And I'm Albert Santilli.
I want to thank you for joining us tonight. View us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We want to thank you guys for joining us tonight again. And if you want to be a guest on the show, just give us a shout out there. We'll talk about what you want to bring, your favorite whiskey, preferably an unopened bottle. We understand if it's going to be open, if it's something rare. We've talked about this 100 times. So got a couple announcements from the co-op tonight, and we're going to head to that. Tomfoolery pick looks like possibly something going on maybe next week. Check back with your administrators on the Cleveland Bourbon Co-op. And also maybe the your moderators and stuff like that. All the guys: Eric, Andrew, Hank, Carl, and I can't remember all the names, but you know who I mean. You guys are on there. Also, when the bottles do become available, make sure you keep in touch with your local guy when they're doing the deliveries and stuff like that.
Right. PayPal.
Right, and do yourself a good thing, and I guess would be to make yourself look good at the same time would be to be diligent about it. PayPal friends and family is a payment they accept, and that's pretty much it. It's real simple, guys. Don't be the guy that waits 30 to 60 days to pick up their bottle, because you'll probably forfeit it at that point. Another thing is keep offers shut down for the weekend, or through the weekend, and then I'm sure come Monday morning, your local co-op team, your admins and the moderators will let you know that when it's safe to go back to things once we start hearing more about that. The other thing is, like we've been seeing on the Facebook and stuff like that, the changes have been no peer-to-peer sales, no selling booze on Facebook, no secondary sites are supposed to be allowed on there. Questions we have are, is it okay to reimburse? I think that's a gray area, like what we do with the co-op. Bottle and barrel picks with the state, I would assume that's legal because we're working with the state, but I guess we're going to see and find out going forward. I doubt there's going to be problems with that because, you're working with the government.
You definitely want to ask the question before you decide to do what you want to do. So, we're in a very gray area right now. I know that the state's stepping in on a lot of stuff right now. And the last thing we want is the Cleveland Bourbon Co-op to go away. So if you're not sure about something 100%, reach out to an admin, reach out to Hank and Carl. Preferably your admins, that's what they're here for. I know Eric Black is who we normally use. He's very knowledgeable, and he's got things down to a T. So if you're not sure what your admin says, no disrespect to any of the other admins, but reach out to Eric as well, and I'm sure he'll set you straight.
Absolutely. And the other thing is, what I'm kind of thinking in another podcast I mentioned it, and it makes sense, is that this could be a push for vintage-style booze shops. Like in Kentucky, there's no secondary, right? That's not allowed. But they do have shops in Kentucky that take your vintage bottles that obviously aren't on the shelves, and they can have stores that do that. That'd be kind of cool. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. You know what you're laying down, Negro. I'm good.
But anyways, that's pretty much it for the co-op theme stuff. Our guest, the whiskey of choice tonight is, let me cue this up, is Very Old Barton, bottled in bond. It's rumored to be anywhere from 4 to 6 years old, obviously. It is not the 6-year neck age statement. It's the newer style of the bottled in bond, which I have seen recently, which is new, is a bottle like that. Basically, with the same label that is 100 proof, not bottled in bond, and it just says crafted.
I think that was a bottleneck that just.
Oh yeah, right.
Bottleneck. That bottleneck was missing its pens, pencils.
What, D pens or pens?
There we go. Yeah, D pens. So, all right. I want to give a shout out to our all the people that sponsor us, the Cleveland Bourbon Co-op. Thank you guys as always. You guys are the best. Raw Havana Cigars, Dave, we just got back from a trip. We had a great time. I know that we got some stuff coming up at Raw Havana. We're going to be doing a live show there in a few weeks. I think we're talking July?
Yeah, mid-July.
Mid-July, it's going to happen. We set it all up this past weekend. We're going to be doing a live show there, and we'll start talking about that as the next couple of weeks go on. So I expect to see a lot of the cigar guys from Cleveland Bourbon Co-op there, or if somebody just wants to come and watch the show, see what we do, that'd be a lot of fun as well. Again, I want to reach out to the Village Martini. The Village Martini, Chagrin Falls and Clifton, both. Wine Reserve, Bainbridge, Ohio, and Aurora. Right there on 43, on the other end of Nicky and Smitty's, if anybody that lives out that way knows where that is. And we want to talk about the Cleveland Jazz Ensemble. Albert's got some interesting news that he may or may not want to share at this show.
Why not?
You
should.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so, well, Ed De Tomaso's son's getting married tomorrow. We'll be at Town Hall from 1 to 3 p.m. That's tomorrow, but even bigger news, particularly with the Bourbon Co-op, Quintana's is bringing back live music, and there is a strong possibility you can find me there on Thursday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. Awesome. Thursday nights, 8 to 10 at the Speakeasy, so stay tuned.
Then we have Premier Automotive. So, Premier Automotive.
5116 Richmond Road. We can solve all your automotive needs. And if you mention us, it's a 10% increase in price. Don't forget.
You are stupid. Oh, my. Eric, where you at when I need you?
Right.
Come on, Black. You're killing me, man. Too funny. So, go ahead. What do we...
What are you guys smoking tonight?
I am smoking a CAO Brasilia. So it's one of their strongest cigars. Very good cigar. I've smoked a million CAOs. I smoked some great cigars this past week with Dave. That we were down in Myrtle Beach. We had a nice time, and it was a lot of fun. We drank some of the best. I know that our bar was about $3,500 worth of different alcohols, and we definitely touched on it. I actually drank. Frank, who owned the house, brought down a bottle of George T. Stagg. So we drank the whole bottle over a period of about 5 hours. And,
oh my gosh!
And I got the.
You didn't even taste it.
It was 147 proof, and I drank. I got the bottle. He gave me the bottle. Says, "Here, take this home." So
the
that
empty
was
bottle.
Cool. The empty bottle. Yeah. They left a shot in there for
they
for the infinity.
something.
What's that?
It was just BV.
That's
poured it in the bottle, and you're like, "This is the best."
I'd believe you, but I opened them. I had the honors to open the bottle, so that was pretty cool.
I've never seen a bottle of George T. Stagg with duct tape around the bottom. But it's got to be legit.
So I also scored a bottle while I was down there. I actually scored a bottle of Blade and Bow. So that was cool. So
yeah, that'll be interesting to try.
I brought that home to try. So we're gonna open a bottle. We'll probably do one for the show. So that'll be cool. So anybody doesn't know anything about Blade and Bow, I won't get into the history, but look it up. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So that's all I got, kids.
Okay, I also wanted to remind you guys real quick. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, did he go into what he was smoking?
We're going to do, obviously, everybody's still new to the live show, so we're just going to do our normal, regular show like you guys have been viewing on YouTube and stuff like that. So we're going to do our normal show for now, and then after the show, we're going to still do the ending credits after our show, and then after the ending credits, we're going to reissue a live stream and do just a hangout with you guys and talk about some of the issues that are going on with Facebook and everything like that. I just wanted to throw that out there. You already did the whiskey to the camera.
Yep,
so
I did.
We got that.
I did.
And Karen, you had something to say.
Oh, no, I was just asking him if he talked about his
cigars.
Yeah,
I just said real briefly. I didn't get into the tobaccos or any of that
Albert,
stuff.
what do you got?
Greg gave me a Rocky Patel tonight, vintage 1990.
90.
So I really enjoy smoking these on the beach, man.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Nice.
This tastes good because it's free, right?
It wouldn't if I paid for it, yeah.
Again, I want to say thank you again to Royal Havana Cigars. They supply us with all our cigar needs, as always.
Thanks, Dave.
Appreciate you.
Dave's on rock.
Oh, you are?
Big old shout out.
Yeah.
Karen, you're smoking an acid. Oh, no, you're not smoking an acid.
I don't know what this is. Tatiana? Is that
Tatiana, yes. Yeah, it's flavored cigar, infused cigar.
It smells good over here. It smells.
Yeah, it does. Is that yours?
It's a delightful
I
scent.
don't know. Here.
It is that one.
Is
I
it?
can smell that over any of the other cigars here right now.
Is that what, is that what that is?
Oh, man, that's
Showered in
wrong.
it?
Oh, hey, man, this ain't no water.
Huh? Hey, wait a minute. I showered.
Okay, just checking.
Oh, my
Drinking
goodness.
Cavatier.
That's the A.
Actually, I'm drinking right now. I am pre-gaming with. I had some John Henry, Jay Henry, the whatchamacallit, Patton Road Reserve, and then right now I'm drinking Old Forester Bib.
What did you pour in mine?
Or I'm not Old Forester. Early times.
This stuff, you mean the stuff you stole from the laboratory?
That's
Joe,
it.
you know this was meant for eye surgery, right?
That was, well, don't tell him, but I think it came from a urine sample. But
It might be. I don't know. I thought
looks like it.
Tasted a little tangy.
A little tangy.
Right.
So you mentioned Old Forester, Joe. Greg and I were out to eat the other night. We went to the Rusty Bucket over in Solon, and they have an Old Forester Rusty Bucket pick.
Yes.
That they are serving there, and I tried to get him to try it, but
that was today you went?
No, this was
yesterday.
Last night we were there.
The Rusty Bucket.
The Rusty Bucket in Solon. So if you know,
right next to the dealership, in the corner there. Yeah, okay, in the shopping
Yeah.
center. Yeah, downtown there. Okay.
So yeah, they've got their own pick of Old Forester. So
wow.
If we're out and about again, I want to give that a try.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do
Rusty
that tomorrow.
Bucket.
Tomorrow's
Is it a single barrel?
I'm going to assume it is because I've only seen them in single barrel.
Yeah,
I've only seen the
you're
picks
right.
in
Yes,
single
yeah,
barrel.
you're
but I mean,
correct,
it could be wrong. But I'm gonna bet that it's single barrel. Tomorrow's Derek's birthday.
Happy birthday, Derek.
So Debo, if you're watching, love you, man.
Derek.
Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.
Today is one of the guys mentioned in the group here, raising the glass for Flag Day and National Bourbon Day. Everybody,
That's
right.
That's
National
what I'm
Bourbon
talking
Day,
about.
Flag Day.
Oh, sorry.
Cheers, everybody. Slanja,
Joe didn't give me any bourbon, so I'm back to
I did.
Killing me.
You drank it all. What are you talking about? I poured it. You want some more?
Just kidding.
Oh, I mean, it's good.
I know.
It's the early time bibs.
Good time.
All right, guys. So let's break into Karen, the history. What do we got?
History. So, Very Old Barton is our drink tonight, bottled in bond. So it was founded by Oscar Getz and Lester Abelson after Prohibition repealed in 1933. Oscar Getz was very interested in the history of American whiskey. So he collected a lot of whiskey memorabilia, if I said that right. And he opened a museum in Bardstown, Kentucky, and it still exists today. So I know we're talking about going to do the Bourbon Trail, so I want to check that out. I want to see what kind of goodies.
Scott Royblath and Sandra, we're going to go down there for a week and have some fun. Snapperhead, love you. Kind of cute with that shirt on.
Got a pretty mouth.
You got a pretty mouth. You ain't from around here, boy. All right. Go ahead.
Do you hear banjos?
I do hear banjos.
What was that bottle you bought? Bow and something?
Blade and Bow.
Mm-hmm.
Blade and Bow.
All right, that reminds me of that. All right.
Blade and Bow. It's a cool bottle. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start a. Joe's gonna kill me, but I'm gonna start a separate bottle of Infinity in that Blade and Bow. But I want to transfer the stuff that we've been doing into that Stag bottle.
Scorpion or
Why?
not?
Is there a little left?
Just because, of course, there is.
There's a little Stag in there left?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Well, you want to try it?
No.
You can if you want.
No.
All right. Well, it's
Wait,
there.
how much is left?
Probably almost a shot.
I've never had it.
All right. Well, then you taste it, and then if you want to transfer the bottle,
Please,
you can.
Daddy.
I
Let
just
me
thought
have some
I just thought it'd be a cool.
Stag.
I just thought it'd be a cool Infinity bottle. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No doubt. Yeah.
Does it look like a regular?
My bottle's not cool enough.
Does it look like what?
Does it look like a regular Stag bottle, or is it different?
It's different. It looks like a Eagle Rare bottle.
Eric said, I think Karen's going to be my second wife if my first one lets me.
Great.
Craig's going to start an auction.
Stand in line.
I think my Infinity bottle is going to top everyone's because it's got a live scorpion in it. It was
That's
alive.
cool too. We got
Yeah.
some shit to think
The
about.
alcohol killed it.
We got some shit to think about as far as Infinity bottles.
Yeah.
We got
It's going to get crazy.
It's gonna get crazy.
Peanuts in there, a little corn. You never
Whatever
know,
it
man.
takes.
Blowing blades.
Now you're screwing me up.
Bow and...
What did he say?
Blade
Blade
and
and
bow.
bow. Damn
Blade
it.
and bow.
I don't know what they
It comes
put in
with the
theirs.
skeleton key. It's cool as hell. And there's 5 different skeleton keys.
Right?
So, and it has to do with the distilling.
So
So,
there's DNA in there.
look it up, kids. Very good, very, very good reading, for sure. So,
All right, Karen.
Oh, no, you're good.
go ahead,
There you
honey.
go.
We're sorry.
You're
We're
fine.
like children.
I'm glad
We're
you
fucking
did,
her all
because
up.
I didn't find a lot on Very Old Barton, surprisingly. But So today it was purchased and it's produced by Sazerac Company. And I was reading one of the reviews, and they were comparing the Very Old Barton Bottled in Bond. They said it's similar to 1792, but for the price, Very Old Barton Bottled in Bond you can't beat it.
It's better than 1792.
Yeah, well, 1792 is
I like
about...
the 1792. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
1792 is about $30, they said, and the Very Old Barton Bottled in Bond is about $15. And Joe, you actually procured this bottle?
Procured it.
Whatever. You bought it.
Yeah, I bought that shit.
You bought that down in Kentucky, you said, for $18, which I think is funny, because...
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
you
in
were right
Madisonville. Everything was a little more expensive and a really crappy selection everywhere down there. I probably went to 20 different liquor stores. It was a shitty selection everywhere except for the one place that had like all the Pappies and the antique stuff, but they only sell to like 10 people in town.
Right.
Can't touch it or look at it.
Right.
I was like, can I have a Weller 12? No. You have to live here, and you have to be one of so many people that have been coming to our store for so many years. I get it, man. That's cool, man. You know, do it. You know, it is what it is.
Hey, speaking of Pappies, did you guys see that someone posted on the Stanley Cup? Whoever won was chugging a bottle.
Yeah,
of
they're like,
Pappies?
yeah. So that was Pappy Van Winkle Rye. So it was, and in the article caption, 12. You know, he's chugging a $1,200 bottle. It's like, $1,200 bottle? You know, everybody knows here it ain't no $1,200 bottle. It's $99.95.
Right. He got ripped off.
You got secondary, son.
These guys are like modern-day gladiators, though. If I won some championship like that,
we watched that.
Swig out of something,
we left. What time did we go to bed? We left it.
I turned it off. I wanted Boston to win, so...
Did you see the ending or no?
No, it was 3-0 when I turned it off. I saw it was 4-1.
Then it being 4-1. Good. Yeah. I'm glad they won. They never won one. Boston's been in there for years.
Nothing wrong with that. But.
You know me, I like the Penguins as my team.
Boston.
So.
But I think
we got Clarky.
He's
do share.
You want some?
Just a little bit.
So we had talked, I think,
another
week about Bottled in Bond, and I wanted to just recap on that a little bit. That Bottled in Bond was an act back in 1897.
Okay.
And they put that, the government put that in place to put some regulation around the whiskey business, because people were spiking it with everything from iodine to tobacco and all kinds of crap. So the
Sounds like Russia.
Bottled in Bond Act kind of came about, like I said, 1897, to give some authenticity, or like Greg likes to say, 10-10-ticity.
Yeah, I can't say that word. I've tried many times. It's very embarrassing.
I can't even say authenticity anymore.
And I'm almost an educated kind of guy, you know what I mean?
I got them brainses.
You made it out of 3rd grade.
I did. I graduated when I was 4.
Yeah, these Bostonians call these khakis.
Khakis.
There you go.
You're stupid.
Good.
Anyway, let me wrap this up real quick. Bottled in Bond, it has to be distilled in one season, which is either from January to June or July to December, and it has to be made by one distiller at one distillery. Has to be aged in a federally bonded warehouse for at least 4 years. It has to be 100 proof, which it was funny because when we were getting ready for the show, I said, "What are we drinking?" Joe goes, "VOB BIB." And I'm like, okay, can we speak English? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, so it took me a second, but I got it. And then I was like, well, what proof? He goes, Bottled in Bond is always 100 proof. So I just decided to go a little bit into Bottled in Bond so I could educate everybody else on it.
I like a good education.
Yes, Carl. It was a Van Winkle Family Reserve Rye. We just use the ignorant term of Pappy sometimes because not everybody understands all the different ones.
See, we are getting educated.
I'm sorry, Sensei. Sorry, Sensei. You right, sir.
Yeah, Carl, where are you? You're killing me. You're killing me, Carl.
Oh, dear.
Where's Hanky Panky today? He hasn't checked in. Where the hell's he at?
Hanky Panky Spanky?
Yeah, where's Spanky Panky?
Dude, that's a good name. He gives us weird names, Clarky and all that bullshit. He's Spanky Panky.
We gotta come up with a name for Carl.
Dude, I want to talk about these khakis again.
Lori said government-regulated bondage talk. You mean they got that stuff too? Like regulated?
Dude, there's a new gizmo.
You don't put those khakis down, you're gonna lose them.
That's what I'm saying. There's a tile, this new device. We could slap it on Hank or Carl if we lose them, and if you press this button, it sort of plays this gay ringtone. This kind of like goes with my pink shirt. Yeah. So, yeah,
But if
just
you
kinda-
lose your keys, how do you press the button?
Yeah, how you press button, know where they're at, stupid.
Hey man, you're
Wait.
right here.
Right here, man.
It's not working.
Okay, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now we gotta listen to this shit.
What did you pour?
Oh, yeah. How do I turn it up? Sorry.
Why? It's really good, isn't
It
it?
smells fantastic.
Isn't it? It's $24 for a liter of it.
Oh, shit, you didn't buy any yet?
Yeah, we have some.
Oh,
here.
do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
I only had that. I had that much left, so I just poured it in the test tube and brought it. I said, "Fuck it, let's drink it." No, it's early times bottled and bond.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude, that stuff
it
is
smells
amazing, isn't it?
We have any of that?
Yeah. No, I mean no. No, there's not a lot.
Go ahead, press this.
I'm stocking up on. I bought 3 bottles of. I bought 3 bottles of Fighting Cock down there. It was the only 3 bottles I saw.
Press this.
And they have a lot of ABC stores down there, and they had 3 on the shelf, and I bought all 3, thinking I was going to see more, and I didn't see, but unfortunately there was 2 men down, so I only came home with 1.
You guys drank 2 of them?
Yeah, we drank.
That's all right.
Me and Dave drank 3 bottles the first night.
There's a
we were
few
down
here.
there. So
The Fighting Cockers.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm just going to put it on the bar.
Yeah.
I'll just put that bottle on the bar. We went through Eagle Rare. We went through Sazerac. We went through that. We drank Sazerac, Eagle Rare, and Fighting Cock all on the same night. Just me and him.
Wow. Holy crap.
I don't know how we were hungover the next day.
Sounds like
Holy crap.
But you're talking about a period of like 6-7 hours that we went through all that. We took our time. Trust me.
Right.
I mean, trust me. I was feeling no pain when I went to bed, but.
Yeah.
But and then when Frank got in town, holy schmolies. So, sorry, honey. I was just excited about our drinking that night.
I heard about a good hangover cure today.
What's that?
Pedialyte.
Yeah, that's what I've known that for a long time. I've
I
never
did
done
not
that.
know
I
that.
have never tried that. They
Becky,
say
if
it's
you're watching,
amazing.
thank you. But no, I heard about
Becky's
girl at work.
Oh, okay. All right. Who?
But
I
no,
don't
you
say.
could take what she does is she gets the orange Pedialyte.
Okay.
She gets a Yeti glass. She
Yeah.
mixes half of the Pedialyte, half water.
And a case of beer? Just checking.
That's what I would do. I don't know that Becky would do that, but yes.
Here's a little Pedialyte, and here's the keg.
Hair of the dog.
Yeah. Stand me on my head, let's keg this. Shoot the Pedialyte.
Keg stands.
All right, I
Remember
feel
those
great.
days?
Yeah, I do remember that.
I
All right.
still stand by a little kombucha tea with a shit ton of coconut water. That'll get you right. Kombucha helps settle the stomach.
So do Bloody Marys.
Okay. All right.
So does whiskey.
Point in case. Good luck out there. Drink responsibly.
Or not.
Too
You
funny.
don't have to.
Or not.
Yeah.
Depends on the-
We're
Are we
adults.
ready to
We don't
pass
have
these
to.
glasses out, kids?
Let's pass these out. Get
All
some
right.
noses on them.
Just
Get some
forward,
brains
pass
on
that
them.
right around to
How
Miss
many
Karen.
noses are you putting on it?
Pass that right around
3.
to
You're
Joe.
putting 3 noses on it?
3.
Pass
There's
this,
2 noses right there.
pass this on to you.
There's a third nose.
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh.
Pass this on to me.
Oh, that does smell
Lori
good.
says Pedialyte pre-game and post-game drinking totally works.
Really?
Pre and post-game.
Pre.
Wow. Dude, we might have to try this. I mean, we could put it to the test. We really could
We
put it to the
could.
test tonight. We got some 175s back there, man. We'd be like, all right, here we go.
175 Pedialyte.
Lori better be right. You're
I still feel like shit.
Pour it on my ass.
You're supposed to drink it. Oh, shit. Okay, my bad.
Oh, I thought they meant shower in it.
Mean it doesn't soak into your pores? I don't know. All right, kids. All right, enough playing. Let's.
What we got on the nostrils?
What do we have on the nostrils? We have Superman on the nostrils.
How many nostrils?
2, both. You actually
2,
sent this
4,
to Joe.
6, 8.
8 nostrils?
Yeah.
8 nostrils. Okay. Sweet, spicy, brown sugar,
Yeah.
fruity, rose petals,
Brown sugar.
vanilla ice cream topped with gooey caramel. That's
Ooh.
the nose. All right. So don't get your nose too far in there. You might get it sticky. Okay.
Would you care for some sugar with your whiskey?
I smell a lot in there, man. Legs are nice. Pretty light. It's medium.
Yeah, it's not a dark coloration.
I definitely spell I can't even spell. I definitely eat, it's definitely sweet. I know it has a little bit of spice. I don't know how much spiciness it is, but I've been drinking it for the last 20 minutes. I get the brown sugar. I don't get any rose petals. I get the vanilla. I get the hard caramel. I definitely get that. But I don't get any.
You know what it smells like to me?
What's that?
Rested rye.
Wow.
It smells like rested
Really?
rye to me.
I get a lot of banana out of rusted rye.
What's the proof on this? Does anyone know?
100.
100. It's
You
bottled
just
in bond,
get
homie.
here?
Strong.
Hey,
Did you
welcome
just
to the
get
show,
here?
Albert. We're drinking
Albert,
very old bars
glad you
bottled
could
in
make
bond.
it today.
It's from Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's
been
whiskey.
It's been a long week,
Yeah, I know.
admittedly.
Albert just joined us, by the way.
It's sticky.
Do you taste? Do you
Seems
smell
familiar.
That? High proof. Like that's what I'm getting. A lot of some. There's some.
It is. It does. It's a little hot on the nose, actually.
I guess I do get a little fruit out of there. You know, the rusted rye, you get a ton of banana out of it.
Yeah.
It's very smooth. It's a smooth smell like
It
rested
is.
rye.
See, this has got a little burn to the nose to me. But I mean, to me, it's really fruity, and I get the brown sugar a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
To me, it's fruit and brown sugar on this. So,
I get vanilla, but I don't get the vanilla ice cream, if that makes any sense.
No.
You know, but I definitely get a ton of caramel and sweetness.
so
and
what are you
sugar.
supposed to hit on the palate?
So on the palate, I'll let you guys. You want to hear it now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. My bad. Sorry, kids.
Let's dish that shit out.
All right, laden with liquid caramel, almost like a caramel milkshake. Burnt brown sugar, marbled rye bread, dark chocolate, touch of rose petal,
Normal rye bread.
overripe bananas.
Wow.
There you
go,
go.
Hey, look at
It's the
that.
There
rested
you go.
rye.
Damn, she said rest rye. She
Son
picked
of a
that shit
bitch.
up on the nose.
Cherry lollipops,
Wow.
grassy, a bit musty. Leather develops in the back end.
That's just my armpit.
Ouch.
Sorry, I forgot to wear deodorant.
Nobody wants a musty leather that
In their back
in
end.
their back end. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
I
that doesn't
experienced
sound
that
very
once
good.
when I was
think we
jogging.
should.
But anyway,
I don't like to talk about that.
yeah, I don't want to talk. I'm trying to forget.
man.
Okay, killing me over here. All right.
I think I want to switch drinks now.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
You
a
want
musty,
that
leathery
musty caramel in the back
butthole
end?
taste, whatever
Come
the hell
on,
we're talking
Joe.
about.
It
I
wouldn't
don't
be
know.
your first
I
time.
know. Come on,
Peanuts.
Clarky, you're killing
That's
me.
true. You guys are right. All right,
All right,
let's try it.
so-
Let's hit it.
All right, let's hit it.
Oh,
Definitely doesn't taste like rested rye. I get
No.
a lot of floral, fruity.
I get the fruit now.
yeah.
I get that burnt brown sugar.
It's not super hot, man, but I'm still getting.
No.
a
It's
lot
almost.
of-
I'm almost torn
Getting
between
some,
burnt
like,
brown sugar and a,
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit of
strong whiskey. It's good whiskey.
a bigger char, so to say.
Yeah.
Bananas. So you know when you said about rusted rye, at the end of my pulling of the aroma through the glass, I can almost sense a little bit of that banana that you said that, and then that they mentioned in here, I went ahead and really paid attention. But right at the end of I almost have that hint of banana in there, so I get that. I get it. I don't get the cherry. Maybe that's the fruitiness.
Someone said creme brulee nose, cedar pear nose. Jeff Rumplick.
Ah, Jeffrey, my nephew. How are you doing, buddy?
Creme
I haven't
brulee.
talked to you in a week.
There's that. Well,
Creme
there's that.
brulee.
burnt
I can't
sugar
say
and
that.
caramel.
That's too much
Some
education
creme
there.
brulee.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee. Come on,
8
you're
years,
big.
8 years.
Yeah, but
8 years of
Killing me.
French, I know how to say.
8 years of French. I almost said you're Italian,
That's a familiar
but I
song.
stopped myself.
You know that song?
dude.
I just remembered it wasn't Italian, but anyway. All right, well, come on, let's.
Jeff says hi.
All right, Jeffrey, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
talk to him
Okay,
tonight.
finish. I did say that, right?
Go ahead.
I said the fairly long, spicy caramel, fruity, grassy with a bit of leather. I do get leather, a little bit of leather on the finish, but I almost kind of associate it with a little bit of dryness, which could come from oak as well. So
You get leather on the backside?
I get leather on the backside.
A little bit of smacking on the ass there.
That's what. Yeah. Or I put my leather up there. It's up on the.
Oh, okay.
dartboard.
Word. Okay.
So
All right.
it's very good.
Got you. Bondage and bond.
Very, very good.
Dude, you know what I'm getting a little bit?
You know, there's something to it. It kind of.
Would you say leather on the?
Leather on the back end. You like a little leather on the back end?
Like,
I think it kind of puts
the whiskey on the bottle cap.
Oh!
Whiskey on the bottle cap.
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 Whiskey on the bottle cap. Brought him back to life.
God, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
When'd you get here?
I don't know. I blacked out.
All right, just checking. All right. I like it. I like it. I think it's very good for the money. You can't beat it. It's
it's good.
It's very, very good.
It used to be like $11 a bottle, then it went to
Yeah.
like 15. I
Yeah,
paid
it's
18 for this because I was in the wrong location.
Right, that's right.
Is it readily available around here?
Okay, so you remember the whole thing with Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond 6-year?
Yeah.
Since that's dried up, this has been the next big thing.
Okay.
Now that's drying up. We're very fortunate to have a collection of it in both the 750s and 175s, and I'm glad we have it. But I'm now going to start nursing it versus chugging it at this point because
that's another reason why, and y'all might laugh at me, but I think Joe will agree with this. That's why I've been stocking up on the Fighting Cock. I think that's the next thing to go away. There's some millennials out there still believe in that, but anyway. But that's why I'm stocking up on that, because I think that's the next thing to go away. You know.
Which one? The Fighting Cock? I don't think so.
I don't know. I just have
because
that feeling.
There's been rumors now, Greg, that they're actually going to be reintroducing Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond 6-year again.
Okay.
So at a higher price point. Not supposed to be crazy higher, but a higher price point.
And that's fine. I mean,
I'd
we
totally
love
buy it.
it.
I'd buy it at $30 a bottle. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
I'd buy this at $30 a bottle. This is a.
Aren't we supposed to see? Is that a rumor about the white label coming up here for $50 a bottle? CYOB.
Oh, the Weller.
It's not.
It's not
You
happening.
ain't ever.
They said they were going to introduce it in July, but
Yeah.
now they're changing the game.
Weak.
So
Weak sauce.
There's actually another Weller that's out now.
Right.
Actually, this month.
Correct.
Which I'll be mentioning
Go
here
ahead.
again.
All right. So what do you think, guys? 2 thumbs up?
Okay, so I actually never got to review it.
Go ahead.
It's good. It's very good for me. It's one of my favorite drinks. I think I introduced you guys to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did. You sold me.
You did. You did, Joe. You did.
My dad introduced it to me.
Right.
I tried the 86 through him, and then he told me to get the Bottled and Bond, so I quickly did that. And he's right, man. It's one hell of a drink for the money. It still is. If you can get it, it's insane. Like I said earlier on the show when I was introducing it, was they have a label now of this that is 100 proof, but it's not Bottled and Bond. It's just called Crafted. It's the exact same label. So if you're not studying that label, some people are probably going to get tricked into buying something that's not Bottled and Bond.
Right.
But I'd be interested to try that because that means there's going to be a variance. I don't know, maybe it's really good.
Yeah, that could be.
So, you know what I mean? Like a single barrel kind of thing. But,
Sure.
It's supposedly, the crafted one is still supposed to be around 4 years old. So, I don't know. That's weird. I thought that they did that. Why not just, if you're still making something 750 milliliters, 100 proof, why not just do the Bottled and Bond?
Exactly.
But whatever. Maybe they're pumping out more. Who knows?
Right.
Can I ask you a question, Joe?
Yeah.
When you first introduced the bottle, you said something about it's the new one. It doesn't have the 6.
Okay, so there used to be on the neck there at the top where it says 100 proof,
Yeah.
it used to say 6 years.
Okay.
They were all 6 years old. I think I might have an old one in there or two that actually say 6 on the neck there.
Okay.
We're from a long time ago.
Right.
And they stopped that. Now it's 4 to 6 years old.
Okay.
Because to be Bottled and Bond, at least 4 years old.
Sure.
So, because so many people got hip to it and started buying it, so they're like, okay, we can't keep pumping this out at 6 years. Let's dial it back and do 4 to 6.
Right.
That's all that is. I never noticed a difference much in the taste. I still think it's fantastic.
That's good. Very good.
I get a lot of caramel on it, fruit, and I do get a hint of that banana. It finishes kind of sweet to me, and it lasts a long time, and it's really thick. This is a heavy drink.
I didn't see it thick. I saw kind of medium, but that's just my personal. I mean, when I rolled it, it started legging right away, but it didn't leg all the way. Like some sections, like see now I got it legging all the way, but at first it was kind of not real forgiving on the legs, but now it's to me it's rolling pretty consistent.
It coats the glass nice, man.
It does. It really does.
Yep.
So.
Karen, what do you think? You like it?
It's empty, so I must have liked it.
You liked it. That's good.
shit,
Wow, see, that's
kids.
interesting because Karen used to like all the lighter stuff, and now, dude, I mean, she's getting into the bottle, but we're at 100 proof, and she's been liking a lot of stuff that's been 100 plus proof. You like that Master Keep Decades?
Yep.
Quite a few things we've had here.
I was in Market District today. I picked up another bottle of Old Ezra 7, and they had a couple bottles of barrel-proof Elijah Craig. So
Yeah, that's been showing up a lot lately,
it's
man.
showing up a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it. No, we have like 4 bottles. I don't think we need any more, but but that was, I want to say it was like $60.
Yeah.
So
Dude, saying this on the co-op real quick, Ace Spirits, and I missed it because I've been everybody's been busy, so I don't think either of us has been really looking too hard. But so the other day, I'm like, I'm gonna open this email real quick. They had a sale on Bullet Barrel Proof for $19. $19.
Get it.
It's like what, 60?
I paid $50-some.
Yeah, it's $59.99 here.
We have 2 bottles. Right?
Yeah.
2 bottles.
It was $19, dude.
They have the rye too, the 12-year rye there.
Yeah,
And
a lot of that's
I might,
been showing up.
you know, so I didn't grab another bottle. I took a bottle down. We drank that bottle too, but because those guys are.
Yeah, we checked that bottle. Yeah, it's gone.
We drank the Boss Hog.
Whatever.
We got that down there, and the rye to a 15-year or something like that. We got down there. We got a lot of shit, but we drank it there. You know, Blanton's. Done.
So drinking the whole bottle of 12, you like that stuff? I think it's legit.
I do too. I like it.
Yeah, it's really.
Those guys
good.
are big rye guys.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, I like ryes, but me, but rye is great. But those guys are huge into rye, so we had a lot of rye stuff down there.
Like your regular
You know.
bullet rye is good. It's like what, $20?
Yeah.
And it's not super complex, right? It's very singular. But the 12-year is you had some with us, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
The
so.
12-year is so good.
Maybe it could have been Ralph.
I mean,
but
it
yeah,
is.
I like Bullet. I'm a big fan.
The 12-year rye, dude, pick up a bottle. It's fantastic.
very good.
It's
It's
really
it's
good.
not cheap, but it's very good.
No, yeah, it's like 50.
Almost $60.
Yeah, it's good though, man. I think it's worth it. It's a nice complex drink. All right, so we got that down. I'm gonna say how many? 2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up, 2.
2 thumbs up, man.
2 thumbs up for me. I love the stuff.
No question.
Awesome.
2 thumbs
Good
up.
deal.
2 thumbs up for him. I'm gonna get into the news here. Of course, I'm failing on the music still, but we'll get back into that. So, just on some, I'm going to do some releases here before we end the show. Basil Caribbean Rye is out now. The Basil
Yep,
Hayden
yep,
Caribbean Rye.
yep.
It's a limited release.
Yep, I saw it.
Yeah. Looks. I'd be interested in that because I like the rum finished.
They had that down there
Whiskeys.
when we were there. I didn't buy it.
Yeah. One of our favorite whiskeys is rum cask finished, Greg, and that is the Balvenie 14 year.
Caskmates.
Yes.
Or not, is it cask?
Cask.
Cask.
Caribbean cask.
Caribbean cask.
Yes.
Sorry, kids. I got into my Irish whiskeys there real quick.
There's another one out called Chicken Cock, finished in walnut barrels, blended. It's 11 and a half years.
Oh.
That's a new one. That's out this month. These are all this month. Rebel Yell 100 proof is out. They're also going to be releasing sometime this summer Rebel Yell 100 proof bottled in bond. Rebel Yell 100 is around $20, $22, something like that. Old Charter finished, or Old Charter French Oak is out now. That is a Buffalo Trace product, Greg. It's $70. Did you see any of that when you were
No,
on?
they had 0 Buffalo Trace down there. They said they get it about twice a year.
Wow. That sucks.
I was looking for all kinds of Buffalo Trace products. They had nothing. Well, I take that back. One ABC store had 3 bottles of Buffalo Trace regular whiskey, bourbon. They had 3 bottles of the regular bottles of Buffalo. That was the only Buffalo Trace. We probably hit 12 liquor stores,
Yeah.
and that was the only place that had it. But I didn't buy it because we have so much of it.
It's crazy how, I mean, the bourbon craze is affecting everywhere, actually.
It is.
So, yeah. Peerless Bourbon, June 22nd at the distillery is Peerless Bourbon. They usually do Peerless Rye. Everybody knows that stuff. And then what I was talking about is Weller Full Proof is the new one. It's $50. It's out this month. It's out right now. I don't think we'll probably ever fucking get it. It's probably $5,000 if you want one. But that's pretty much it, man, for the regular show today.
All right. Well, before we
Well, it's
leave,
45 minutes, dude.
so I just
Damn.
got to say this. So my nephew Jeff Rumplick just sent me a text, said, you need to get some hot girls to pour your sample drinks.
Dude, awesome.
I said, for sure. Get your bikini on and get over here.
Don't forget to wax.
Don't forget to wax, Jeffrey. I know you're a hairy Irish guy, but
and we don't want a musty, leathery back end.
Yeah, no leathery back end, Jeffrey. Killing me. Been hanging out with Chad too long. Where's Chad been?
All right, guys. So for dude, he's been busy. Yeah, he's watching right now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's been busy. He needs to come back on the show. I mean, you're right around the corner, dude. Fuck, no excuse, bro. But
Chad.
just for people on the co-op, I'm going to end the show with credits and all that stuff like we normally do. And just hang out with us. Stay on the live feed here. We're going to do an
wants
intermission.
to call in, they're more than welcome to call in.
We're going to do talk about the co-op and anything you guys want to talk. Jeff Rumplick said yes, you do. And so we'll talk about anything on the co-op and do our hangout. Probably cut it off around midnight.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or whenever.
11:30, 12 o'clock.
Okay, yeah. So just hang out. I'm going to kick up the intermission screen and then just hang out for a few minutes while we have an intermission, and then we'll hang out with you guys and bullshit, drink some different drinks, talk bourbon, talk Facebook, talk secondary groups. Whatever you guys want to talk about, please call in tonight. We love interviewing people and you guys come in and talk. Carl, Hank, Eric. Chad, call in. You know, tell us how business is doing. His jewelry. Did we mention Chad's store? Jackson Gray
Jewelers. Sorry, my mind just went blank. Jackson Gray Jewelers, another one of our sponsors. Sorry, Chad, I forgot about you.
Awesome custom-made jewelry.
Go there. If you've never been there, you gotta go there. You have to go. It's a great time, and he's got quite the setup. I won't tell you what it is, but when you walk in, you'll get it. So he's got a hell of a collection.
Are you talking about free candy?
Free candy.
Free candy.
That's it, little girls. He's got the van out back.
It's windowless, too. That's the weird thing. I don't know if the jewelry store needs a little windowless van, but you know, it's all rusty. Flat tires, still drives it around.
It's like Spicoli.
Yeah, Spicoli. Yeah.
Right.
Too funny.
All right, Karen, you want to kick
All
off?
You want to...
Good show, guys.
Dance us out
as
of here.
Always.
Let's do
Dance
it.
us out of here.
All right, you guys have a good weekend. We'll see you here in
a few minutes.
And be careful.
Hang out, hang tight. That was Whiskey Roundtable. We are your hosts. I'm Joe Clark.
Big J.
Helen Keller.
Albert Santilli.
All right.
That's
Enjoy
it, guys.
your weekend.
That's it for tonight.
All right. Talk to you later.